Okay, so today I'm going to do a video, a vlog of fasting chocolate cake. So it's pink on the inside. It was cooked yesterday and it's finally cooled down. So now we can frost it.
Just about on par with human intelligence, but is built like an incredible home. And it's a very, like, it can do whatever it wants to do, and you're
all right. So.
When I go in the field, the first thing I look for, obviously, is
and then there's these awesome
sightings. I think that's overrated.
Sprinkles.
The area that makes sense biologically, including having resources, shelter, food, water. Also, it has a long history of sightings, not just modern sightings, right? So, and then when you go out in the woods, you look for signs. For example, broken tree branches. And granted, that's a little overrated. Everybody, unfortunately, that's been featured on Finding Bigfoot. And everybody thinks that every broken branch in the woods is Bigfoot. The truth is, you go after the snow will break branches when it melts and so forth. But if you can find branches that are twisted, for example, and really big tree trunks that get moved, it's a little more intriguing,
One of the if I'm going to an area I've never been before, or an area I haven't been in a long time, I go online and I just start to, the very first thing I do is background research. But also, if you take a look, you just Google Earth, you realize there's hundreds of miles of trees.
I love doing this.
Not only is there no people around, people have probably never been, other than flown over. Very rugged terrain. And there's lots of hiding places, even, a quarter mile off of a road. And you're in some really deep, steep country that no one's going to, no one's back there. Lots of places to hide. So I start by looking at historical encounters. Where have people seen before? What trailheads and what areas? Then I look at maps, start saying what are some areas, where's water. I always love to look in August, October, especially in Southern California, the driest time of the year. Because if I can find water on a trail or an area, an old dried up pond, a creek that's dried up but still has pools, if I can find water in October in California, you know there's winter there. Because that's the hottest, driest time of year. It's had all summer to dry out. There hasn't been any snow. I look for water sources, how close are they to main roads, food sources, desert areas, protected areas. And from there,
I'm going to try a knife because
they're way better trackers than people than me, but I'm looking at tracks. I'm looking for tree breaks and snaps of something going through the woods. I'm always looking up at the high ground, because the high ground's important. If you see what looks like a bunch of trees falling over, well, maybe they're not falling over on accident. Maybe that's a blind. You guys look like a hunter. You'd want to obscure your area to watch a trail. And the trail that you're on might be a human footpath, but are there game trails? You see other little trails going up and off all over the place. Well, this is for animals.
So far, it looks like crap, but it's going to get better.
Like bushes. So you look through these, you look for blinds, you look for areas, you look for the classic tree structures.
I'm using a knife to help smooth it out so it doesn't, look like crap.
I've been out in the middle of the woods, very far and deep, and you find a fire ring. It'll have a circle of rocks, and it'll have wood in it, not burned, no charcoal. Or you'll find like an old cooler or like a coat, and you'll find a fire ring like someone was camping out here. But no one's used the fire. No one drove camped over here. And
much
this out there and weird stuff, and it's almost like a creature or something is emulating what humans are doing. Or it almost seems like a trap sometimes, where you're like, wow, this is a very weird fire pit. There's no fire in the fire pit, but it has logs in it, and it's in a circle. There's some human items and debris out here. And then you look up the hill, and there's some things that maybe look like a blind, or some big hiding trees, or some rocks. And you're like, this might be a camper. Or it could be campers, or it could be somebody on the run. Any creature with a lot of intelligence